So I think we're live.
I think we are. Good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everyone's doing well. All right, so no big surprise. The U.S. Mint had sold out of the brand new 2021 proof Type 2 Silver Eagles, and this morning we have Paula on board here. She's going to talk to us about how the whole experience went, and yeah. Why don't you go ahead and fire away? How did it all go?
Well, I hadn't planned on ordering it, and originally I was just going to go on and kind of just like fake order it and not check out just to see how it went. But so I went ahead and I got it in my basket, no problem, my cart. Went to check out, first attempt, got all the way through. I'm like, this is way too easy. This can't be happening. And then I got this message that this site can't be reached or something like that.
Oh, okay. So said, wow.
And I used the autofill for my card information. So yeah. I did it a second time, same thing with the autofill, same message. Third time, I put my card in by hand, and it went right through.
Now, did you do the remind me function before it went on sale?
I didn't this time because I hadn't planned on getting it. So I just happened to notice the time, and it was 8:58, and so I said, I'm going to see what's going on with this and everything, and so that's why I went in and did it originally. And then
that was a heck of a spur of the moment purchase right there, because I know there were a lot of people that really wanted to get this, and it's significant in a few ways, because we've gone was it over 30 years, 31 years, essentially with the same Silver Eagle design, the John Mercanti obverse and reverse, which or the reverse rather, the obverse is the same Adolf Weinman that's popularized the series. But I think over the years, especially the last 10 years, silver stackers have really just I don't know, the Silver Eagle program just got popular essentially overnight. And not that the design needed a refreshing, but it was nice to see this. Now, what are your thoughts on the reverse design for this issue?
So I actually talked on Joe Sharp's stream last night. I like it. I personally like it. But I am a proponent on the changes. I like the changes. I love the gold reverse. I am going to try to pick up a 1/10 on the gold. I would have loved to have seen that reverse on this ASC. I've heard pros and cons both ways. I'm not an ASC collector, so I'm probably not the best to ask, but I love the eagle design. I've heard people say they don't like the clipped wing. They think it looks too much like the eagle on the Ike dollar on the reverse.
Right. I've heard that as well. And my thoughts were like, you're crazy.
Yeah. I think
it's not too terribly similar.
Yeah. I've heard they don't like it doesn't have the arrows and the stars.
And the olive branch or whatever it is.
Yeah, I like it. I do like it. So, but like I said, I'm not a big ASC collector. I think that there are a lot of people who have collected them all the years and would have loved to have just seen it stay the same forever. I've kind of heard 50-50 both ways.
Yeah. So have I. The reaction's mixed. A lot of people that I did talk to, however, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, there's a lot more people a proponent to the new design change.
Mm-hmm.
And but it also kind of illustrated the overall popularity of the outgoing reverse design, which is now affectionately referred to as the reverse of 1986, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so some have even mentioned that the outgoing reverse proof that was issued in February, I believe, sold out as quickly as this one did today. And the mintages of the BU just bullion type is relatively low and scarce. So people all of a sudden are automatically kind of making this assumption that this is going to be like the new key, that's going to usurp the throne of the 1996, which is a tough date in itself. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's just a lot of things that I've heard, backroom talk, a lot of speculation, a lot of rumors, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
Now, what are your plans for your coins that you ordered? Are you going to send it out to grading, or,
No, I'm going to send it out to the first person who makes me an offer, because I don't plan on keeping this. I've looked at the eBay pre-sales, and I'm going to make a few bucks off it, hopefully. I am going to keep, I'm on the enrollment for the S. I'm going to keep that one. This one I didn't plan on buying. So maybe I'll make a trade with somebody. But yeah, I don't plan on keeping it. I didn't plan on buying it. So if I can make a few bucks off it, then yeah. I'm not a big great, Sean, I'm not a fan of
Oh,
great.
I know. You remember how quickly we dumped our V75 Silver
To the
Eagles?
same person.
I think it was
night.
it was the week that we received it, right? Like
it was like mine came in the mail and went out that same day.
Oh my goodness. Those were the golden days. They're still back. So
I'm not sure this is gonna hold I think if I'm gonna sell it as quick as I can, because it's gonna be the same as like we did with the other one. I think it's gonna drop.
I think so too. Well, the one that you ordered this morning, that's the W, right?
Yes.
And there is going to be a San Francisco proof. It may be enhanced or something of the same.
No, I think it's just they're both proof. The one today was a proof, and the San Francisco is a proof.
Okay, and that one's what, September or something like that, or maybe
something like that. Yes.
All right. Well, the product limit is 300,000. Now, the product limit is interpreted as not being the mintage limit, which also means that there's a possibility and almost a foregone conclusion that they're going to do a multi-coin set sometime between now and December 31st. Which is all the more reason, if you got the coins and you can either double your money or whatever, or triple, or whatever the going rate. I haven't even looked at the market for these coins.
I looked this morning, which is another reason why I went ahead and pulled the trigger, because I looked on the pre-sales on eBay, and they're going anywhere from 150 to 250.
That's not bad. I guess that's almost double your money. They were what, $73?
73, and I got free shipping. So
free shipping. Okay, very, very good. Now, God, for a second I lost my train of thought.
I just want to real quick say hi to everybody in chat. We're not trying to ignore you. We cut. This was a very last minute thing. So good morning,
incredibly
everybody.
Spur of the moment. I don't even have pants on. And I'm not standing up for anybody. So. I already knocked down 3 Bloody Marys, and we're all good. I'm feeling very good this morning for the issue, for this particular issue. To tell everyone, because he kind of hung around, I guess, till it finally went unavailable. How long did it take before this particular coin went unavailable?
So the website froze on me a little bit. So it was between 15 and 16 minutes. I had to refresh it a few times to get back in.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was between 15 and 16 minutes. So pretty fast, faster than I think we thought it was going to.
Well, it's funny.
So Nick's points.
I had done the over, so the over under. I did the over. I'm like, yeah, it's a sellout in like 25 minutes. And wow, 16 minutes. That's pretty quick, which is it might be a prelude to what we're going to see on the upcoming Morgan and Peace. I know people are very salty on that program because it's a pre-release, but a lot lower product limits for each of those coins, and still a household order limit of 3 should appetize a lot of folks to order the max. And I think that's what's going to happen, and we're going to see much quicker sellouts on those.
Yeah, Joe Sharp told me early this morning on Ida's stream that he was in the enrollment, and he got an email this morning that his enrollment went through, and he actually was enrolled for 4. So we're anxious to see if he actually gets the 4 or if they still cut it back to 3 on the people who were enrolled.
That's interesting. Now, did he do his enrollment before they had done the revised households limits on him? Like back when it was 10 a few months ago?
Oh, I think you had to because they cut the enrollment off a while ago. So I was I enrolled specifically last year because I knew as soon as I found out the new reverse was coming out, I went ahead and enrolled in the program for the S. So I'm enrolled for the S proof. So we'll see, but only for 1. But yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
So he's saying my notification just popped right in front of my chat. Yes, he enrolled for 10 at first. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there he is. Good morning, Sharp Eye.
Yeah.
Paula, any words of advice for the people that did miss out on this?
I have one for sale.
Yeah, well, Paula has a few for sale.
Just 1 to the highest bidder.
For 1 to the highest bidder. You and I might be having a talk because I didn't order one. I'm having service issues with my internet. And I'm actually, that's why you see me typing over here. I'm actually on chat with my internet provider, and I have my computer hooked up to my hotspot. So I'm just making sure everything is working smoothly through our little roundtable chat on this release this morning. But fantastic. Thank you, Paula, for sharing your experiences. There's a few people on our panel that did indeed order. And maybe, that could be a conversation here in 2 weeks when we go live again. But thank you for everyone for joining in. Sorry we didn't provide a ton of time for a live. This was, again, a very last minute moment for us. But there you go. Up to the minute, exclusive news breaking stuff from Paula. Thank you, Paula.
Thank you, Sean. This was your idea. I'm glad you brought it up. It's awesome.
Hey, wait. It was my idea, right?
It was your idea.
It didn't bother me as much. I didn't order it. But again, I'm a purist like that. And some will say, well, I wouldn't pay that kind of money for this because, the U.S. Mint intended to make these as bullion to compete with, the Libertads and all that stuff that was already out. And, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Times change, and, there are different collectors for different things and levels thereof. But, yeah. Anyways.
Well, hopefully the Mint continues to improve on. I think that there was a little bit improvement this time. I didn't get the weird pop-up messages. I didn't get all those. So yeah, hopefully that they'll continue to improve it before the Morgan dollar releases. So yeah.
I hope so too. I think the big thing that that was noteworthy in this was their first, I guess, challenging release for their server, because apparently they identified bots being part of the issue over what was happening the last couple big releases. So would you say it's more of an improvement?
I definitely think my experience, it was an improvement.
Okay,
But
outstanding.
it sold out fast. So I think that as fast as it sold out, they definitely worked on something. Yeah. So
Good.
yeah.
Well, that's encouraging news. And I don't know. Let's see what happens on some of these other big releases coming out the rest of this year.
Yeah.
All right, but that's going to go ahead and do it. Quick little video recapping Paula's experience on the US Mint website. And that's going to do it. All right.
Yeah, thanks everybody for coming in. Have a great morning.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, by the way. We could always
Yeah.
use more people on board. You guys take care. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you.